Hello, Chestnut Hill College, and welcome back for another episode of CHC News. Happy to be back for this week's news episode. I'm Jez Ramirez, and I am solo today, along with, as you could see, two special guests, Mr. Potato Head and my friend. She is a geese, or she's a goose, my apologies. A new IRB-approved research study is currently being conducted on campus by Blue Praxis, a psychology student at Chestnut Hill College. The study involves a 15 to 25-minute session during which participants complete a series of tasks that require following instructions and making decisions under various conditions. Sessions will be held on campus in St. Joseph's Hall, basement level, room Morton 15, located between the college bookstore and the exit door on the right. Arrow signs labeled the Focus Experiment in orange and white will help guide participants to the room. Those interested can schedule an appointment directly using the following link sent by the Academic Affairs Office. Media Arts Festival Expressions is collaborating with Media and Communications Department on the Media Arts Festival, and we'd love to showcase your work. If you want art, photography, music, dance, or any creative project to be featured, please sign up no later than November 4th by 11:59 p.m. You'll find all the details in the attached flyer sent to your CHC email. More details will be sent out soon for the Media Arts Festival. Peer tutors are needed for the following: anatomy and physiology, chemistry, biology, organic chemistry, math, and financial accounting. We are paying $18 per hour, which is pretty good. It is required that you have a GPA of 3.0 or above in the subject area and overall. If you are interested or have any questions, please contact Ms. Friedman at friedmans@chc.edu or call her office, or stop by room 240 of St. Joseph's Hall on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. On Saturday, October 25th, we will host a Griffin Fest, a weekend of festivities for CHC families, students, and faculty. This family-friendly event will feature music, food, and festivities, including inflatables, face paints, DJ, food trucks, and more. Attendees can also cheer on Griffin and multiple campus athletic events scheduled throughout the day. You can see the schedule for the day below, or you can come out and support your Griffins to celebrate your experience as a member of the CHC community. You can find the full schedule on Outlook. Friday, October 17th from 9 a.m. to approximately 3 o'clock p.m. is our off-campus trip to the Constitution Center in Philadelphia, led by Professor Jackie Reich. You will have the opportunity to learn about our nation's history throughout exploring the Constitution Center and Independence Hall with a break lunch on your own Reading Terminal Market. The cost for this trip is $10, which goes towards the admission for both museums and lunch. If you are interested in attending, please sign up by Friday, October 3rd by using the link sent to your student email from Student Life. Please note that the transportation to and from campus has a limited number of seats and will be first come, first serve on a first come, first serve basis. A wait list will be used if the number of signups exceeds this number of van seats. All are welcome to join us for the first Friday Mass on Friday, October 3rd at noon in Carlino Chapel, the first in our series of Carlino liturgies during the fall semester. Please see the attached flyer for more opportunities for Mass on weekdays and weekends. Students and colleagues, we welcome you to participate in these liturgies. If you would like to contribute as a lector or musician, please contact Anna Ryan Bender or Becky McIntyre, our campus minister. Wishing you peace as we make our way through September. Career Fest coming soon. When? Wednesday, October 8th from 3 to 6 p.m. at the lawn at Arcadia University outside the Commons building. Get ready for Career Fest, a block party style event where you can meet employers, explore internships, and discover career opportunities in a fun and relaxed outdoor setting. Enjoy music, games, and free treats while connecting with organizations that are excited to meet students from all majors and class years. This event is a great chance to grow your network and learn more about your future path. No suits required. If there happens to be rain that day, the location will change to the Commons Great Room. Now time for Student Life. Join the Romance Book Club to discuss their September read, Lost and Lisode, by Lila Sage. All attendees will receive a free copy of October's Book of the Month. This event takes place September 29th at 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. at St. Joseph's Hall, room 331. Please join Dr. Brian McCloskey, recently named the 8th president of Chestnut Hill College, for a Zoom update on the state of the college. All alumni are welcome to join. This is a virtual event only. The Zoom link will be sent to registered attendees one day prior to this event. This event is September 30th from 6 to 7:30 p.m. Enjoy a Chestnut Hill College campus tour under the glowing night sky. Prospective students and families will explore our charming campus and gain a student perspective of CHC from our student ambassador guided tour. An admissions staff member will be available after the tour to discuss academics, campus life, and college application process. This event is October 1st from 6 to 7 p.m. All first-year students are invited to join the Office of Mission and Ministry for a day of reflection, shared activities, and meaningful conversations. Students will have a chance to explore who you are and who supports you, how to build a sense at home at CHC, what inspires you and motivates you, and your hopes and intentions for the future. Find your foundation and embrace your flight. This event is October 3rd from 3 to 9 p.m. After all that information, I know your brains need a small break, so now it is the official time for Grace to share the weekly forecast with us. Grace?
Thank you, Jazz, and welcome back to your 7-day forecast, Chestnut Hill. This week, the weather looks fairly nice with a slight chill in the night, so dust off your sweaters and sweatshirts. Monday, we start the week with a cloudier day with a high of 79 and a low of 54. Tuesday, a high of 81 and a low of 57. Wednesday, sunny with a high of 72 and a low of 50. Thursday, a high of 69 and a low of 49. Friday, a high of 73 and a low of 52. The weekend is looking really nice. Saturday, sunny, a high of 80 and a low of 55. And Sunday, another sunny day with a high of 83 and a low of 55. Now, over to Jasmine with Hill Thrills.
All right, welcome back to Jazz's Hill Thrills. I'm Jasmine Vitelli.
And I'm Jackson Savakinis.
Today we're going to be trying 2 different coffee shops in Chestnut Hill.
Baker Street Bread and Char and Stuff.
I'm going to be comparing their vanilla chais.
And I will be comparing their coffees.
Let's get into it.
Okay, so I got the banana bread latte as per Dr. Nixon's recommendation. And it's so good. The richness of it contrasts the sweet of the flavor. But then it's just a perfect balance. And it's banana bread, and it tastes like banana bread, and it's fire. So definitely recommend.
All right, I got the vanilla chai latte. Let's try it. It's actually delicious. The spice, the kick of the chai is there. It's rich. I got whole milk in mine, so the consistency is pretty rich. I would say an 8 out of 10. I really like it.
All right, so we're at Baker Street Bread. I got an iced latte with lavender and almond milk. It's actually pretty good. Not as good as Char and Stuff, but a decent solid latte. I think if it was a little bit cheaper, it would be a little more worth it. But still pretty good, still pretty fire, and close to where I live, so very convenient.
All right, so I got another vanilla chai latte to compare. Let's see. Okay, this one, the chai, the spice of the chai has a strong initial kick, but then it kind of fades out. I feel like the Char and Stuff one had a more steady kind of spice flavor, but it's pretty good. Maybe a 6.5.
So to get to Char and Stuff from Chestnut Hill College, you need to take the 51 or the L up to Chestnut Hill West and walk down to the corner of Germantown and Highland Ave. And then to get to Baker Street Bread, you can hop on the L again, or the 23, and get off at East Willow Grove Ave, or just walk down to the corner of East Willow Grove and Germantown Ave.
So talking about Char and Stuff, vibe-wise, I think it's very cozy. It's very warm. It'd be a great place to bring a group of friends to study and do some homework together.
Yeah, the thing I love about Char and Stuff is that it's open typically until around 11 p.m. And they serve coffee the entire time. So you can bring work to do and study. You can bring friends and chill. They also have a lot of cool events going on throughout the week, like Quizzo nights and trivia. It's always a super great place to go if you want to be around people, but maybe not campus people.
And then vanilla chai wise, I thought it was delicious. The spice of the chai carried throughout the whole sip, the whole drink itself. It was rich, it was creamy. It was it had a thickness consistency to it that was really good.
Yeah, and the coffee, I don't think I've ever had a bad drink in general from Charnstov, let alone the coffee. The banana bread latte, it's a temporary thing right now, but it's still incredibly fire. So I definitely recommend checking it out. But Baker Street does sell a lot of different food items and a lot of different baked food items and pastries and stuff, which I think makes up for it in its own way. Charnstov alternatively, Jesus, has some baked items, but they also encourage you to bring your own food, which I think is a great idea. Baker Street definitely has a more modern vibe. It's definitely a lot more grab and go, fast paced. But if you're down by East Willow Grove Ave, I definitely recommend it.
Yes, and I think between the two, I think we both agree that we would probably choose Char and Stav.
For sure.
But it's up to you guys. So thank you for tuning in to Jazzy's Hill Thrills.
Thanks, Jasmine, and welcome to another week of the Sports Show. I'm your host, Cornell, and there's a lot to talk about, so let's get to it. First up, Philadelphia sports. The Eagles get a hard-fought victory against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The defense was the story of the game, getting an interception and a block punt that was returned for a touchdown. The score was 31-25. Eagles moved to 4-0. The Eagles' next game is against the Denver Broncos at 1 p.m. this Sunday. The Phillies are your NL East champs. They had the second best record in the MLB, landing them the second seed in the playoffs. They will face the winner of the wild card round between the Cincinnati Reds or the Los Angeles Dodgers. Basketball season is right around the corner. The 76ers' first preseason game is October 2nd, and the first game of the season will be October 22nd. On to CHT Sports. The men's tennis team lost last week, 1-6. They are now preparing for the ITA Atlantic Regional Tournament that will start October 2nd. The women's tennis team already ended their ITA tournament and have returned to action with an unfortunate loss to Goldie Beacom College 3-4. Their next game will be against Wilmington Delaware University at 2 p.m. The women's volleyball team lost to Georgian Core University 2-3. Their next game will be against Wilmington Delaware University at 7 p.m. The women's soccer team lost to Caldwell University 0-1. Their next game will be Friday, October 3rd against Southern Connecticut State University. The men's soccer team went 1-0-1 with an impressive 6-0 victory against Washington Adventist University. Their next game will be Wednesday, October 1st against Georgian Court University at 3 p.m. The men's golf team plays third versus Jefferson. They are now preparing for the Golf CACC Championship Tournament that starts next Monday, October 6th. The sprint football team get their first win against Caldwell University 42-35. Their next game will be ironically against Cornell University, Friday, October 4th at 7:30 p.m. This week's player of the week will be the quarterback, Anthony Kuncel, 4 touchdown performance, 3 through the air and 1 on the ground. Jazz, shout out to Jazz, she went to the alumni lacrosse game and got 2 interviews with a tennis player and 1 with an alumni player. That's going to be right here.
Hey, hello again. My name is Jasmine Ramirez, and I'm here with the current player today.
Paul Keko Capozzi.
Hello, and how does it feel playing alumni?
It's pretty cool. One of the alumni actually got me into lacrosse in the first place. It was PJ Spurnell. He's the man. He really got me into this, so it's like a full circle moment for me.
Yeah, of course. I'm glad to hear that. And how does this game prepare you for the rest of the season?
This is kind of like the first thing we do as a team. It's like the absolute first game we play, and we're really competitive. Like we're chirping each other out there, talking trash to the alumni. They're talking back, so it gets us ready.
Thank you all for tuning in, and back to the studio.
Thank you, Cornell, for our sports segment. Good luck to all CHC sports this week. Thank you for tuning in. Again, my name is Jasmine Ramirez, alongside Mr. Potato Head and my friend. I hope everyone has a great rest of your day, and God bless.